What up, Minutemen? It's time for your Minutemen motivational video of the week. This one's coming to you as the second to last Tuesday of the school year, right in the middle of our final week of testing. Just a reminder, we got a couple days left of map testing going on this particular week, and in particular, tomorrow, just as promised during our map test celebration assembly that we had a couple weeks ago, the state is sending individuals to come see how testing looks like at LMS tomorrow. It is more important than ever that we are giving forth our best effort, that we are behaving the right way in the hallways for those that are not testing, creating that standard that is LMS. We want the state to walk out of here knowing and believing that the results that they will see out of us this year, they saw what it took in person. So also just be aware that there will be people, they'll have identification on them, but there will be some people roaming around with myself or Mrs. Schumacher or Mrs. Hunsaker that are there to see us in action. So let's make sure that we're up to that tomorrow. But here's the motivation, all right? The line of life, a reminder from earlier in the year. If we looked at your life on a timeline and then figured out how much of that life from your birth to your death, how much of that is in your control, and absolutely very little is in your control. Just like in the room that you're in right now, you cannot control the fact that your teacher chose to play this video. You can't control the volume. You can't control the words that I'm saying right now. You can't control the temperature. You can't control who you're sitting next to. You can't control what the people around you are doing. There is very little that is in your control. However, what you do have control of is what determines your success. You can always control your attitude. You can control how much effort you put in to the moments that are on your table. And you always control your response, especially your response to adversity. Those three things piled up in the way that you behave with your attitude, your effort, and your responses to adversity are ultimately going to determine how successful are you. And just like one moment with Mr. C yesterday, when I was talking to him, that you go to any type of business, you go to any situation, and you got the top of the top people. Who's going to win in the realm of who's going to be the best? And at the end of the day, it's not going to be the smarts. It's not going to be the amount of knowledge that they have. It's going to be their work ethic. How much work are they willing to do? The individuals that are willing to put forth the effort are the ones that will find success. And that is 100% in your control. And you see, I want you to be really thinking about living a life of integrity, doing the right thing versus what is convenient. Oftentimes in life, we slide to what is going to be the easiest to do, even though it may not be right. We need to pause and make sure that we are casting a vote for the life that we want to have, a life of integrity, a life of doing the right thing. And in that moment of reflection of, is this the right thing to do? You should always choose the right thing. Have a standard. In life, when I look and reflect from this moment to my past and I think about things that I have done incorrectly, things in moments that I did not perform in a way that made me proud afterwards. In those moments, I allowed my feelings to get in the way of my standards. You have to not allow your feelings to stop you from the standard of which you want to live. When your feelings get in the way, they stop you from being where you want to be. Your actions should speak so loud that we don't even hear the words that you're saying. You see, anybody can talk about it. Just like my 3-year-old son can say, Dad, I'm gonna go on the potty, because we're working on potty training right now. I'm gonna go. But then minutes later, he's like, I got a big poo-poo in my pants. You see, he can say it, but can he actually do it? Really focus on those actions, ladies and gentlemen. Your actions should speak so loud that it doesn't matter what words you're saying. And here's a fun little play on numbers. It's easier to be 100% committed than to be 98% committed. Why would that be easier to be 100% committed versus 98%? Well, if you're only 98% committed, you're always thinking about reevaluating, like, do I like, is this good? Is this right? I'm not really sure. You're also then having to make new decisions about, do I really want to put forth my full effort right now? Is this really what I want to do? 100% people, their decisions are already made. I'm going for it. I'm going to do it to the best of my ability. I'm giving it my all. Not the, I'm not really sure. And then a couple final thoughts. Weak individuals, they think about right now. How can I get the laughs right now? How can I get the attention from that person across the hallway right now? Wise individuals, they think about the future implications. If I make this noise, what might happen to me if I do? What vision of me might be tarnished if I make that decision? Again, weak individuals perform for the right now and the clout and the likes and the follows of the right now. But wise people think about the future implications. They think about the potential tarnish of the action now. How will that affect the vision of them later? And that's something that, if you truly want to be a wise individual, you need to be conscious of. There is a science of satisfaction. You should do the things that will help you find success, and you should be 100% committed to those things, as we've said before. Eliminate the things that cause you harm. Eliminate the people, the individuals, the habits that you do that are getting in your way. And then, therefore, you're going to start to achieve green lights in life. You're going to get doors and opportunities to open up to you. And there's no better feeling in those moments when you hit another green light and you hit another green light and another one and another one. You start to stack wins. There's an energy flow to you when you're experiencing green lights. And here's the absolute final thought, which I've had to share with an individual in my office within the last week. Success can smell your need for it. When you want something so bad, but you are doing anything and everything in a desperation for it, you're going to scare that success away. You have to earn the success, and you have to earn it again through your actions in a, yes, 100% committed opportunity, but not to the point of desperation. You can't be desperate for it. You can't be like the salesman that just can't get told no. We don't need that service. We don't need to buy that product. No, 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 no. You can't be so desperate for it that you dig a hole for yourself. Success will come with your compounded effort day in and day out as you cast votes for the successful individual that you hope and dream to be. A reminder again, all of the adults are here to help you out with that vision of success that's there for you. And it is there for you. You just need to continue your pursuit to make the impact and answer the call that is the call for your life. All right. Next week, after map testing is going to be a good time. May 20th, we're having a water day. We'll have more information about that as well as a couple attend dances. You got to be in attendance to get to go to the dance. We're going to have a fun last couple days for sure. But you need to make sure that you are showing up and showing out and being the LMS students that we hope and dream of you to be. Let's have a great last couple days here, and we'll see you out there.